wanted to give you a quick overview of some of the updates that we have coming out with Crowd version 0.4. We've added quite a few new features to the theme, so hopefully you guys like it. And I'll just quickly go over those for you. So today we've added some options for the slideshow. We made a few updates there. Now you will have options for the arrows within the slideshow. So if you're to go to your page and go to the detail section, now you'll have options for a scroll for more. So with that, you can add the option to for the user to click on scroll for more, so that they know that they have more items on the page. So you see that here when you go to the settings and you go to detailed. So whenever you add the slideshow to the page, you go to detailed. You can then turn on display scroll for more, and then you can add a label for that. We've also added the option for the flying arrows. So I'm not sure if you've seen that in some of our other newer themes like Trento, and that will be the arrow on the slideshow that moves around whenever the user is scrolling over the image. So I can show you that in a second once I update this page. So if you want to turn that on, again, same process, go into the slideshow block and then just go to the detailed section, turn on the option for the flying arrow, and then select the option for the arrow, and you can also select the size of that arrow. So if I just go up here, update this page, and then we take a quick view, you'll be able to see exactly what I am talking about. So as you can see, we have this arrow on the top of the slide, and it moves as we scroll around. So that allows the user to just click and move at any time. You'll also see we have the scroll for more. You can click on that, and it will drop down into the section of the website. We've also added this new option, the call to action button. So you can add any call to actions whenever you're on the site by simply adding a button block. So if you go to add block and then you go to button, you can just add the button to the site. So it's just added there. As always, just edit with the pencil, and then just add the label, set the colors, the text color, background color, button link, and if you wanted to open in a new tab, just turn on the option here. Other options that we've added will include the scroll to the top. Now that will be in the footer, and we've also added a new footer type D with the menu functionality. So if you are in the footer settings, you'll see, so that's in flow themes, generics, footer options. You will have now an option for D, and that will allow you to add a menu to the site, and that will use the menu that is currently on the header of the site. You can scroll down, so if you have selected type T, you can scroll down, and you will have the option to use a specific menu. So maybe you want to use a different menu. You can come in here, turn on point 2, use a specific menu, and then choose the menu you want for the footer. So maybe you just want to add a couple of specific call to actions there in the bottom of the page for that. And you'll also note that we have an option here now, display scroll to top button, and that will allow the option for scroll to top at the bottom of the site here, just this little arrow. Whenever you click it, it will scroll the items right to the top. So we're just adding that little bit more flexibility to create a nicer user experience for your clients, and I think you'll find it really beneficial. One other item that we have added is for social media. A number of you requested for the social sharing options to add Pinterest. So now you can actually add Pinterest so people can share your page or posts directly to Pinterest. Now with that, to find that, you can go to flow themes, generics, and then you'll go to social media 7.1, and then just the very top option, social sharing options. Just click on here, hit Pinterest, and that will now add the option to the site. Finally, we've extended some of the functionality for the blog posts. We have now added a related items block. So with this, you are able to use a custom layout, and in here you can add a related items option. So if you go ahead into the block section, select the blocks, and then you can use the related items block. So with this related items block, it will then show some related blog posts based on categories or tags at the bottom of your blog posts. And this is really great for interlinking your content, and it is highly recommended to add it to your blog posts. One other new feature as well that I think you'll find very useful will be for the slideshow image position on mobiles. So previously, whenever you had created slideshows, it would have resized on mobile devices and it would have kept the focus in the center. Now whenever you go to any slideshow, you can just go into slideshow and hover over the image, and you'll see the first icon looks like a sort of drag selector option. Just click that, and then you can select where you would like the focus of the image to be shown on mobile devices. Again, this is going to give you maximum flexibility to create a more unique experience whenever browsing across multiple devices. To save that, simply just hit the X and then just update the page. So one final option that we have added, guys, that we think you'll love is a new option in the header settings, and this will be for the sticky menu and the drop-down items. So you'll want to head over to Flow Themes header, desktop header, and then options. And in here you will now have an option for enabling a opacity over the background, over the drop-down menu background. So that's for those items that are in the menu with a drop-down in here, so you can add some opacity over these. Plus we've also added the option for opacity in the sticky header. So if you've got a sticky header, that's the one that will stick to the top of the site as you scroll. You can now add opacity, and that will allow you to still show some of that content scrolling under the sticky navigation menu. So that's all, folks, for now. Hopefully that explains how to use some of the new updates and features, and we hope you guys enjoy it. Again, just drop us any messages in the comments. We always love to hear your feedback and your responses, so it would be much appreciated. Thanks, guys.